Hello everyone, my name is Lenny from Code with Lenny Len, and in this 16th Pygame tutorial series I'm seriously going to now teach you collision detection. I did in the previous tutorials, but now we are going to do it in code. So what I mean is that we're now going to code that in our script here, and you're going to get to see how that worked for us, or how it will work for us. So I like doing everything in comments, just remember them. So what are we doing here? Whoops. So here we are detecting, so I call it pattern detection, so that doesn't matter, we are done with that. Then I'm going to comment everything else. Oh my, this might take a long time, but I hope it will not. So this is the computer move movement. So I'll do it that way, and I'll comment everything else later. For us to remember, it's always good to comment things to keep everything nice and neat for you. So right now, if ball x is less than or equal to play pad x plus play size x, and that's just detecting a start or end of the player paddle x. So and the ball x plus the ball size, which is the ball radius, and ball radius is more than or equal to, what was it, more than or equal to play pad x. So we have fixed that by adding another variable that will check the end. So when I say if ball x is less than or equal to play pad x plus size x, so we have made this red line. And when I say and, in the code I've added and ball size x, also the ball position x or ball x plus the ball radius, this distance is less than or is greater than play pad x. So this means is that we have just created another line. My lines are a bit crooked, but I hope they're easy for you to use to understand this. So all this means is that it will only detect the ball once it's in the middle here. So if the ball size, the whole of this ball is in this middle side, then that's a collision. If it's on top here, that's a collision, but it won't detect the ball once it's here. So if the ball comes to this position, oh no, we have handled that and it won't be detected as a collision. So we are able to do that, and we have tackled that. So that's only the x, we need to do the y as well. So we shall go straight to the y, and for the y it will be again after the x, because we want all these two to be like working together. We have the x and y working together, just the way I showed you in the last tutorial. Without the x you cannot work, without the y you cannot work, because you'll have these many bugs that are just runtime errors that you won't get to understand how they evolved or came up from. So please do stick to this tutorial and follow this. Remember, the x and y have to work together for collision detection. If you want to have an easy time, just do both x and y. So if ball y is less than or equal to, so when we think about it, so if ball y is less than or equal to, does this really apply? If ball y is more than or equal to play pad y, and this will be play pad y plus the size, so it was play size y plus the play size y, So let's just move this one up here, and before we add anything else to this line, let me just show you what we've done. If ball y is greater than or equal to, so if this ball y position here is greater than or equal to play pad y plus play size, should it be greater than or less than? I'm also getting confused by this collision detection stuff, so let me think about it. Actually, I just discovered we made a mistake in our script. We should have said if ball y is greater than play pad y. So if it's greater than this, so we have covered that line. Then we should say again if ball y plus the ball radius, so if this whole line here is less than the play pad y plus the play size. So doing that, we have covered that place, and this will always ensure that our ball will only be detected once it's in the middle of these two boundaries. So let's make a quick correction. Sorry for those guys, I'm confused. So if ball y is greater than play pad y and ball y plus ball radius is less than or equal to play pad y plus play size y. Wow, so in paddle detection it has actually taken a lot of lines of code, not a lot but just some long lines of code, and just to ensure everything works out well, let's just save and run. So the game starts and let's check everything is working out well. So first of all, it should be able to hit our borders. Oh yes, that did. And it should be able to hit our paddle. Oh yeah, it just bounced off the player paddle, as you can see. That has just happened. The computer still can't play. Haha, it cannot hit the paddle, but that doesn't matter for now. It again, as you can see, it just passes through the paddle, just shows that our script is working as well as it should. And once it comes to hit the paddle, it also hits the paddle as well as it should. This is going to be a fun game, I can tell. And in the next tutorial, I'm now going to maybe fix the computer paddle as well, make sure that it can also hit the ball, and we can fix its position as well. In the upcoming tutorials, we are also going to do text. I'm going to show you how we can write text, like maybe simple game over or something on our game. How we're going to display our scores, again it's going to be text, and I'm going to show you how to display stuff like that in Pygame. So a lot of interesting stuff is coming up, guys, so don't miss. Make sure you're always kept up to date with my latest tutorials, and you can ensure this by liking and subscribing. Please do that, and I shall be sure to make more and more tutorials in maybe Pygame and other libraries. So as for now,